Hey, it's Dr. J from Metabocheck. When we think about performance limits in sports like running, cycling, basketball, or general endurance training, we often focus on the obvious: muscle fatigue, heart rate, or lung capacity. But beneath the surface lies a lesser-known reflex that can quietly shape how far and how fast we can go. It's called the metaboreflex. The metaboreflex is the body's built-in mechanism to maintain blood pressure and organ perfusion when certain muscles begin to fatigue. When skeletal muscles work hard, like during running, they produce metabolic byproducts such as lactic acid, hydrogen ions, and carbon dioxide. Specialized sensory nerves known as group 3 and 4 afferents detect these byproducts and send signals to the brainstem. In response, the brain increases sympathetic nervous system activity. Heart rate rises, blood vessels constrict, and blood flow is redistributed to prioritize the fatigued muscle. This reflex is designed to protect vital functions, but it can also compromise performance if the wrong muscle becomes the focus. Here in this simplified schematic, you can see the 4 key players in this reflex arc: the working leg muscles, the diaphragm, the heart, and the brain. This basic framework helps us understand how the body decides where to send blood and why it sometimes makes performance costly trade-offs. Now let's apply this to real-world exercise by looking at 2 animated scenarios. On the left side, we see a runner in an optimal state during exercise. The red arrows illustrate that blood is primarily directed towards the active leg muscles, while the diaphragm contributes to breathing but isn't under significant stress. This is a well-functioning system where the working limbs get the support they need. Now let's look at how things can potentially change. This runner is experiencing diaphragm fatigue, which can occur when the diaphragm is weak, poorly conditioned, or stressed by hyperventilation or poor breathing coordination. The green line represents the neural signal sent from the fatigued diaphragm to the brainstem. In response, the body activates the respiratory metaboreflex, shifting sympathetic tone and blood flow to support the struggling diaphragm. Notice how the red arrow to the diaphragm becomes heavier while the one to the legs fades, indicating reduced blood flow to the muscles doing the actual running. This shift can lead to premature leg fatigue, reduced endurance, and elevated perception of effort, even though the heart and lungs may still be capable of continuing. This is the hidden cost of poor breathing mechanics. While poor diaphragm conditioning is a common contributor, it's not the only one. Many runners unknowingly hyperventilate during exercise, breathing too fast for their actual metabolic demand. This kind of breathing inefficiency can fatigue the diaphragm faster and activate the metaboreflex earlier. The result? You feel gassed out before your engine is truly taxed. Fortunately, both issues, diaphragm weakness and breathing dysfunction, can be tested and trained. When paired with VO2 max testing, a focused breathing assessment can identify whether your diaphragm is becoming a limiting factor. If so, targeted inspiratory muscle training can help strengthen the diaphragm, while breath coordination retraining can reduce hyperventilation and improve respiratory efficiency under load. So if you've ever felt like your legs give out before your lungs do, or that you're working harder than you should be for your pace, it may not be your legs or your lungs that are the problem. It could be your breathing muscles sending the wrong message. The respiratory metaboreflex is real. It's powerful, but with the right testing and training, you can retrain your body to prioritize performance, not panic.